Hello and welcome to Pride of All Europe TV. My name is Nathan and we're going to be looking at a little preview for the Leicester game this weekend. I'm just going to go back a week. The QPR victory, great performance from everybody out there, great result, but God, it's been boring this week, hasn't it? Waiting 7 days for another fixture is just horrible. Watching those sides in the Champions League, obviously Liverpool were flying the flag, the only English side to win. God help us. Yeah, we need to get back into Europe straight away because I can't have gaps this long without watching United. It feels like I've forgotten what they all look like. But yeah, going back 7 days, the 4-0 victory against QPR was a real good performance. We expected to win anyway, so there was nothing there, sort of nothing outrageous there. But hopefully we'll carry the form into the game against Leicester today. So we're going to go over the possible sort of formation and who's going to start. And I think he'll stick with what he went with last week with a flat back four, a midfield diamond, and then 2 strikers. It's just a case of who's going to play. By he, I mean Van Gaal, obviously. He's mentioned that Chris Smalling is now back and fully fit. So you might see a change in the back four. Last week you saw the introduction of Rojo and Raphael was back from fitness. So they played at fullbacks. And then we had Tyler Blackett and Johnny Evans in the middle. Now, Tyler Blackett hasn't necessarily done anything wrong, but being the least experienced of that back four, I think may lose his place. It's just a case of will Smalling slip in alongside Evans, or will Luke Shaw come in at left back and maybe Rojo go into the centre of defence? There's options now, and that's brilliant because at the start of the season we was missing, we was lacking in numbers, we was missing that quality. No, there was no real fight for positions because there was too many players unavailable. But now Van Gaal's got the chance to sort of chop and change as he wishes. If it was down to me, I would get Smalling in straight away. I would lose Johnny Evans. I'm not his biggest fan. I don't think he's a bad player, but I'm not his biggest fan. I think he did make an error against QPR last week. He made an error against Milton Keynes. He made an error against Burnley as well. He may be lacking a bit of confidence. So perhaps why not try Smalling alongside Blackett? There's a lot of pace there. There's a lot of power between them two. I think they could cope with what Leicester have to offer. Looking ahead to the midfield, I wouldn't change a thing. I would keep Daley Blind at the bottom of the diamond with Di Maria, Herrera, and Mata in front of him. I have a slight feeling that Mata might lose his place simply because of allocating our new boy Falcao. I think Van Gaal will want to see what Rooney, Falcao and Van Persie can do together in the same side, and it's the perfect opportunity because away to Leicester you know you're going to need a team full of players that can work hard, and if you put Wayne Rooney at the top of the diamond, he does work back well. It's one of his strong points. He's better at working backwards than Juan Mata is, so I think what you might see is Rooney drop to the top of the diamonds and Falcao and Van Persie start together up top. It would be harsh on Mata, who played well last week, and he obviously got his goal as well, but we haven't got the right amount of games this year that we would usually have, not being in Europe, already out of the cup, or one of the cups should I say, so players will miss out every week. It's been an ongoing theme from these videos that we have discussed that big names will have to miss out every week, and perhaps this week it'll be Juan Mata's turn. Leicester couldn't have asked for a harder start, could they? They've faced Everton and Arsenal at their own place, and they've taken a point from both fixtures, which is extremely impressive. That's really, Arsenal and Everton are 2 of the top sides, so for a newly promoted side to not only take a point but put in a couple of good performances was really good. They lost away at Stamford Bridge, but if we're going to be perfectly honest, they did have their chances and they could have taken a point then too. David Nugent was stopped by Courtois, the Chelsea goalkeeper, the new Chelsea goalkeeper, and at that time of the game, if Leicester had taken the lead, who knows what could have happened. So they was unlucky to lose at the Bridge, but Chelsea are a bit of a machine at the moment, so a lot of people will lose there. But Leicester got their first victory away at Stoke. Now again, Stoke aren't a pushover, so if you look at Leicester's fixtures so far and the points they've got, they are really playing well. So I don't expect this to be a walk in the park by any stretch of the imagination this weekend. We've covered the formation, we've covered who I think will play. Now it is that time time of the video where I have to put my money where my mouth is and predict a score. Although Everton and Arsenal were held at King Power, I think we're in good form. I think we're on a higher because of the new boys that have come in, and I do think we'll take all 3 points. I think I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I think Falcao will score. I'm going to keep saying he's going to score every week until he does. But no, I do think we'll see another good performance. I think the engine of Herrera, the protection that Blind offers to the back four, and plus the quality we've got in Di Maria, Rooney, Van Persie, Falcao, Januzaj, whoever starts, and whoever comes in, there is real quality going forward. So I think a 2-1 win. And get the ball rolling. We obviously see big fixtures elsewhere in the Premier League this weekend, especially with Arsenal against high-flying Aston Villa and Chelsea take on Man City. So there's going to be points dropped elsewhere. So this is the time where we start making ground. The season started last week. We're all full of confidence. So let's go and take another 3 points. Cheers for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Nathon W. That's Nathonw. But yeah, speak to you soon. Cheers.